Why hello everybody, Spencer here, also known as Lego Dude 11, and in today's video, this is my Knuckles, the Echidna show, over on Paramount Plus, spoiler review, so without further ado, let's discuss. Alright guys, so as I just mentioned, this is the Knuckles, the Echidna show, over on Paramount Plus. Be sure to check this one out. If you don't have Paramount Plus, that's fine. I actually do use my friend's Paramount Plus account, so I don't pay for it. My family doesn't pay for it. I use my friend's account from school, from college. So I watched, this is a 6-episode event over on Paramount Plus, and I know there's a bunch of people, I shouldn't say a bunch of people, but I've heard some reviews on this saying it's not good. It started out as a 70% over on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm going to check currently what it's at right now. Last I checked, it was at 69, which it's at 65 right now. That's not bad. So I do have I don't want to say faith, but like goodness. Like I enjoy the series, and so let's kick things off here with the episodes themselves. There's good enough action. There's good enough heart in it. If you're not a fan of the Sonic movies, you're not gonna want to watch the series. If you go into the series first before watching the Sonic movies, you're not gonna understand anything. Well, scratch that. You'll understand some stuff, but you won't understand the background of the characters. You're gonna have to want to watch the first 2 movies, which, in my opinion, is just better. But this series is fun, and I have lots of fun with. This isn't the best series I've watched of all time, but this is also something Paramount Plus. I think Paramount Plus is good with. Like, I don't watch a lot of stuff that they create, but they also create Mutant Mayhem. Well, that was for theaters, but like the new kind of show. Like, I feel like I watched the Thundermans movie, and that was all right. I liked it because I grew up on Thundermans, but these new SpongeBob stuff is kind of mediocre. New iCarly show is kind of why. The new Halo's different, but the new Fairly Odd Parents, I'm like, what are you doing? You're ruining all these good IPs. Another story for another time, but this, however, I feel like is a good adaptation, a good spin-off show from 2 great video game movies. So anyway, I just kind of want to mention that, but the main premise here, in the first episode, Knuckles the Echidna, you see him trying to be a warrior, trying to live at home with Sonic and Knuckles, but there's a problem. He's basically grounded, and he's trying to do all this stuff at home. He basically just goes all out, right? He just goes all out at the home, is like, and the woman. By the way, James Marsden's not in the series. I kind of feel like that's a bit of a bummer. The mom's in it, or the woman's in it. I'd say woman, the African American woman, the mom, pretzel lady, who's the wife, I guess. Are they married? They're not married. But anyway, Knuckles the Echidna's grounded. He goes over to Wade to help him train as a warrior. He's in this bowling tournament, and it's mainly Wade, the police officer, the deputy police officer, starring as in the main role, and Knuckles is there as the side character. But what I don't have a problem with is him as the story. Like, I'm not trying to rant right now. I'm not trying to go off the rails. But what I'm trying to say is I don't understand people's big underlying issue, because it's not like the show was ruined because of this story. This is the story that they wanted to make, for crying out loud. Like, cut him some slack. I don't completely. Should I stop talking? No. Anyway, I get a little worked up by this stuff. Like, it's the story that they wanted to tell. Listen, in the first episode, there's this whole training about the bowling tournament, and they're like, oh, you gotta be a warrior. They're kidnapped. But basically what you see in the trailers, right? And Knuckles is kidnapped by these 2 agents at this workforce called Gun. So, G-U-N, Gun. And in the next episode, Knuckles is captured, and probably my favorite moment in the series, God, this is like, there's a lot of laugh-out-loud moments for me, but my favorite moment in the series was there's a montage of Wade going into Jesus, it was just like a grocery store or a superstore. And he's like, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to grab some sunglasses, and I'm going to grab this coat, and I'm going to grab some dental floss and like hang from the ceiling, and then I'm going to grab some oil, and he's going to slick this way, and then I'm going to grab some explosives, and that's going to be the grand finale, right? And then he's like, I'm like, oh my god, I hope this is not how it's actually going, because this is way too perfect. And it wasn't. It was all in his head. He's buying all this stuff from the store, and then he's like, and everything goes awry. His police car blows up, and I'm like, "That's perfect." And then, fortunately enough, he takes Knuckles back because he uses the sriracha sauce on the one guy. Like, this is awesome, my favorite part of the entire series, because his plan goes wrong, but yet he wins. He gets Knuckles again. I was like, this is awesome. But some of the stuff like that, like when Wade is training, when Wade is working to a victory, it's great, and Knuckles was helping him along the way. Like, I feel like if the series was Knuckles not helping him at all, or better yet, not just not helping him, if Knuckles was like not relevant to the story, but he was relevant to the story, right? It wasn't like, oh yeah, we have this story, but let's focus on Wade bowling. Like, that's kind of what it was, but there was also Knuckles here. So like, I don't... People complaining that Knuckles didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't do anything, because he did stuff there. He helped Wade on his journey to bowling, and Wade is a character from the movies. I like Wade, and I know if some people don't like Wade, he's a little bit childish, but I can relate to that. I'm childish. I like watching fun movies. But anyway, like I had a good time. Episode 2, there was a funny moment. Well, I mentioned episode 2. There was a funny moment where he's coming up in the car and he's like, gotta remember my old cop skills. See, flashback to the original Bad Boys movie. He's like, Bad Boys, like, don't say I wasn't ever there for you. It's like, what? Okay. It's just a funny line. He's like, cool line. It's like, that's the moment he's lining for. So, episode 3, Fugitives from the Law, Knuckles and Wade hide out in Wade's family. This was the one, this is the what's it called? I don't remember. Not bat mitzvah. Shoot. It's called the Shabbat Dinner, was episode 3. And, they're Jewish, so Knuckles is having dinner, the Shabbat dinner with the family, and then some evil people come in and fight. They tear down the house, and that's the whole episode pretty much. It just boom, 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 boom. There's a little fight. It was fun. I liked how the family worked within themselves. Sean Chandler I watched, he's like, this did not need to happen. I was like, okay, it didn't need to happen, but it is what happened, and I accepted it because it was learning the family. Like, I expect in these types of shows and these movies, like, oh, we're gonna get the family, like exactly like the Sonic movies. We get more of the family. This kid, there's no kids in this show, but more background on this character's family, so we get to learn more about Wade's family. Like, it's fine, it's cool. Knuckles is there. He participated in the Shabbat dinner. I don't know what people are crying about. Oh, Knuckles didn't do anything. He was there in the Shabbat dinner. What are you complaining about? Anyway, and then the Flames of Disaster. This is an episode where I feel like yes. This is the main episode where, ow, my arm. My, Knuckles was not there, right? This is the episode, excuse me, Knuckles isn't there. But I feel like this is an episode where it's very important because Knuckles is like, you gotta learn your true strength. And this is a backstory episode. I almost said Nate. Wade goes into his head, right? He's in this cage. He's captured by Jack. I believe it's Jack? Where his bowling rival, and he's taken a very odd stuff. Like, it's just he's taken away in this limousine or this like party car, and then this cage is being towed behind it or trailed behind it, and then Wade's like in his mind like, this is the backstory. By the way, there's this like older ghostish version of Knuckles, is like old, an echidna. And he's like, this is the story of how it goes, and it's like a play. And he's like, the flames of disaster, yeah, beat the demon with your flames of disaster. It's like, okay, what? It's fun. It's fun enough, but Knuckles is there. He's just glowing all the backstories. Like, this is how I break out. This is my true strength. So he breaks out of the cage, and he basically has a duel with Swords on a motorcycle, he Wade's on a bike. The rival Jack's on a motorcycle, and then he cuts off the guy's hair. Wade cuts off the guy's hair, and he's like, I need your leather jacket, your leather vest, and your shirt, your bowling shirt, and I'm going to use this for the bowling tournament. So, and the guy runs off. So, some good stuff. He fought his match, and then they're in Reno, Nevada, where they're going for the bowling tournament, and Knuckles, Wade, the mom, the sister, and meet up with Wade's dad, who was long lost and abandoned Wade back when he was a child, and they have this bowling tournament, and apparently the dad's called Pistol Pete, and it goes up between Wade and in this whole episode they have this championship bowling tournament in the penultimate and the finale, and they end up teaming up in the last episode between one another. Wade, what's his name? Wade, Ruppel or shoot. Wade Whipple, excuse me. Wade Whipple, between Whipple and Whipple, and the dad, Pistol Pete, and him are dueling, or not dueling, doing the bowling tournament, and Wade wins in the end. And funny enough, with 7 minutes left, there's this big fight, right? The two gun agents come in and are like captured by this bearded dude. He's like, I need Sonic's power, and this big like Mecha Godzilla big chain thing, and he's fighting Knuckles in the last 7 minutes of this movie. There's an ad break right when it's like, Knuckles, I thought you put up more of a fight, and then he's like, last 7 minutes, Wade wins, and just boom, Knuckles, what's going on here? And he's like, I need your help, and Wade's like, I got it, Knuckles. So like, what's gonna happen? Basically, the guy with the robot takes all of Knuckles' power. Wade's like, and then the mom and the sister come in this bowling car. Here's some bowling balls. So he takes these powerful mecha hands. Wade does, takes bowling balls and chucks them at him, and the guy's like, looks like you're all out of balls. And then Wade's like, takes the chains, and then Knuckles just comes in. Knuckles regains consciousness and defeats the baddie, and his mecha armor's gone. And then at the end, he's like, the trophy. The dad's like, he's stealing the trophy. By the way, there's some weird dialogue. There's some good. I like the show, but there's the weirdest dialogue. Like, he's stealing the trophy. I feel like the bowling tournament guys, like the head, like the announcers, were really weird. I think they were the weirdest dialogue there. But they're like, he's stealing the trophy. I don't know what that says in the rule book, guys. And then the mom and the sister come up and like, just punches him, and Wade's like, I got the trophy! High five, Knuckles! Yeah! And that's how the series ends. Oh, but there's a post-credit scene that also it's like, I got some a new song for the playlist. Boom, bink! And it's the theme song music, The Warrior by, I don't know who plays the song. Let me look it up because I still got time. Warrior song. Demi Lovato. Song by Sean has a what now? Let me not get copyrighted here. While we're waiting for this, I definitely enjoyed this series, guys. I think this is a worthy contender to... That's not it. Warrior by Scandal. But I like the music in this. It was not done by Tom Holkenborg. Knuckles show composer by Tom Howe. So they just love Toms apparently in this Sega universe. But anyway, music done by Tom Howe. I love the music. I love the action as much as there was. I like the story. Also, I like going bowling. So I don't know. This show just was for me. I don't know what it was. But I like the series. I cannot wait for Sonic 3 to come out. By the way, this is not important to Sonic 3 if you're thinking, oh, I gotta watch this before Sonic 3. Like, we have enough time before Sonic 3 comes out. It comes out in December. Don't worry. This is a great watch to watch before then. You have plenty of time. But if you don't get around to this one, if you're saying, I have other things to watch, I can't bother with this, totally fine. This is not consequential to, like, watch before Sonic 3 at all. It's not like, there's this guy. No. That's not what this is at all. But anyway, guys, 2 thumbs up for Knuckles. I give it a 7 out of 10. That's kind of how I feel about it's above mid, but it's not like top tier. So 7 out of 10. That's how I'm feeling about it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below if you did watch Knuckles. Be sure to let me know what you thought. If you didn't like it, that's all right too. Just I want to hear if it worked for you, if it didn't work, if it jive, it didn't jive. If you could leave a like, subscribe, follow me at BobaFettJediMaster on Instagram. Links down below. And as always, don't forget to comment. Do step 2. Watch these videos and everything that's popping up on screen. Like, subscribe, follow me. Don't have to keep calm. Play Lego. Peace out. Watch stuff. Peace out, everyone. Bye.